there's something wrong with the pairings, cause didn't I just play Godzo? Ah, so sick of playing against you, bro. It's just like unfortunate pairing. Anyway, I gotta beat up on you again. Whatever. Alright, hand looks perfect. Let's just crush you real quick. This hand's not that good. Again, only one flyer. And none of our value cards. So, Ubulsar Gatekeeper, very good at crushing our Keening Apparition, which is kind of irrelevant because it wasn't going to do anything this whole game anyway. So, Ethereal Armor, so he can't kill it with Ubulsar. Attack. Hopefully just keep bestowing it and he doesn't have like a targeted removal spell. Sunspire Gatekeepers, yeah, don't care. So here, stuck on 3 mana is kind of annoying. I guess I just play Pilgrim. Plays around Devour Flash, gets me another armor, lets me do multiple things, but really, I don't want to just like play Shield Weight and attack. Because playing Pilgrim's nice, because then I'm less likely to draw armor, which is, I guess, would be a good draw anyway. But it just saves, like it's letting me draw. It's like thinning my deck of spells so that hopefully I draw a land. So he's actually beating me down this game, and I'm stuck on 3 lands. So I play armor here to diversify the threat. So now I have 2 3/4s, and now that they're both can't be beat up. Font of Return negated. So he didn't negate the first armor, but he negated that. So that's a good play by him. So I hold my guy back because I don't want to trade 3 for 5. Because I guess I'm gaining life. I probably should have attacked. That was bad. Land is great, even though it doesn't come into play untapped. And so I'm fine just trying to build up my Pilgrim here. He has negate. Okay. Negating something like an aura there is totally fine. Ooh, Disperse. So that's pretty good. At least it's not like Voyage's End or Peel from Reality and like getting back like Ubulsar or Ceruli. Peel or Voyage's End would have been a lot worse. So yeah, this hand's just been pretty mediocre. Like he stabilized the board pretty easily. Again, I'm just trying to like make this Pilgrim big deal, but he just keeps countering my stuff. Nothing relevant in the bin. At least I get another flyer. So my Pilgrim's holding him off. Like, it's weird. He could attack with both Gatekeepers and get it through for at least 2 damage, but I guess he figures since I'm gaining life, it lets me attack back, and then it makes him dead quicker, so he doesn't want to do that. So here, again, just trying to diversify my threats, gain more life. He's got no cards in hand, so he just takes it. That's like, yeah, he just didn't draw super well. So I guess he's planning on just like jumping. Finally, these Blood Barons are just not the best. I don't want to sack my guys. Got my font back, yeah, okay. So game 1 goes according to plan. Game 2, though. Ooh, 5 land, has all the spells. If I keep this, maybe that's why I lose. Yeah, see, I'm known to make bad keeps. It has all my lands, but I need to rip like 3 spells off the top, and they have to be like good ones. Because if Auramancer was Pilgrim, it'd be different, but it's Auramancer with no auras in my hand. So I'm going to tell you I lost this game because this is an awful keep. So let's just see what happens. Well, I draw 2 land in a row. Worst possible. Okay, I'm like, since this is an awful play because a 3/4 is not even good against him. Because he has a bunch of 2/4s. Mind Rot. Oh, I literally don't care. All these extra planes. Now, when someone mind rots that early, it makes me think that he has second mind rot. And I'm actually thinking about that right now. So Gatekeeper, kill my guy. I was like, alright. So this turn's actually really relevant. Because I can only play one thing. And so my plan here should be go. But I played Wilds because I wanted to thin my deck. And then I go, oh shoot, he mind rotted me early. He probably has another mind rot. And of course, he has another mind rot. So I just bin my Auramancer. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I had nothing no enchantments in my graveyard anyway. Nothing to get back. Again, insanely relevant because I draw Pilgrim off the top. Put an armor on my guy and then beat. And so I think I'm looking really good. So imagine if I just sandbagged a land. Either he doesn't mind rot me that turn, or, you know, I get to like hold Auramancer in my hand still right now, and I'm just holding on to Auramancer. Maybe he mind rots me later and gets my Auramancer, but so Ubasar probably just kills the Blood Baron, which it does, because it can't sack itself. Drawing lands again, worst possible. So I get him down to 5. Hopeful Eidolon, alright. I mean, I can play it on my Keening Apparition. But if I do, it's only 4 power, and you can just block with everything and trade for 1 creature, so I figure it's just not very good. He has the peel. He targets this guy that draws him a card, so he's just getting insane value. Like, if I had Auramancer right now, I could play it, get back Ethereal Armor. I think that's my... But see, yeah. See, I thought he should have got back Ubasar. But it's kind of a tell. If he doesn't get back Ubasar, probably has one, because when I play Sungrace Pegasus again, it's going down, and now... Yeah, God's Willing doesn't do anything. It's close, actually. If he had only black creatures in play, I could get him, you know, for 4. But it's still not enough. So really, I'm just hoping for him to attack with like all of his black creatures or all of his blue creatures. But he's content with being whatever here. So I'm just going to try to protect this Skyguard, gaining 12. Up to 12 is a big game. I've drawn a lot of lands. He's drawn 6 lands. I've drawn 6 lands, and I'm like the 19 land 4 Evolving Wilds aggro deck. So disperse my guy so that he can start attacking for like 10. I thought was important enough to try to protect, but he had the counter for my God's Willing. Guess he attacks for 8. Ethereal Armor, perfect draw. I'm going to get my Heroic Trigger. He's got another Negate. Negate is very good. Even though the majority of my deck is creatures, the spells are what make it really powerful. So he's just beating me down. I can just block with everything. It guarantees that I gain a life from the Eidolon. Drawing a Font was my best draw, so I was hoping that he would kill some creatures. So when I play the Font, you know, it needs to resolve. It gets countered. He's just way too ahead on board at this point, so that's a good game. He just crushes me, and it's over. So not the best keep, and not the best decision on playing around Mind Rot number 2, which I easily could have. So game 3, mulligan a hand pretty quickly. Just didn't have an aggressive start, or only had 1 land. This hand looks perfect though. It's aggressive, it's got both colors of mana. Now, finding black versus finding white is actually really interesting there because, I guess I won't need 3 white. I already had 2 white, so black is perfect. So this hand is perfect too because I'm just drawing all my flyers. And he can't Ubasar me this turn. Okay, he mind rots me. That's pretty good. but I draw Pilgrim, which is really sick. And again, he still can't Ubulsar my other Skyguard because he needs to play a gate, and if he plays a gate, yeah. So he could have Psychic Strike, but I'm like, oh, drawing another Ethereal Armor, like that's insane. I drew 2 Ethereal Armors and a Pilgrim, so I just drew 3 Ethereal Armors and a couple random dorks with Heroic, and it's just like the biggest beating ever. So we can counter the first one, right? Yeah. Totally fine. Got another one. Take 9, 10. You're at 3? Okay. Yeah, you did. Okay. Take 11. Sweet. So yeah, the Ethereal Armor is just a busted card. Alright, so that's the semifinals. On to the finals.